Hello you guys, Near again, and in this video I would like to talk about Headlock. So what is Headlock? Let's start from that. Headlock is an audio that is being distributed to both ears equally regardless of the movement of the viewer or the player. Meaning it doesn't matter if I'm looking left or right or up and down, this sound would not change. And this sound is usually being used for music and voiceover. Now, what is our problem with it? First of all, YouTube, if we'll go over here, you'll see that YouTube is not allowing us to add Headlock into the mix, into the video, simply because YouTube is not supporting Headlock. Now, things that have been happening with Headlock. In one hand, you have the cinematic community that wants to push the video to be the most professional possible, really want to have headlocks in their videos. But on the other hand, it is buggy and crashy. Some of the video players on the headsets will not play it. Some will play it when it's silent, so you won't hear the music at all. Some works, right? So in order to just avoid all of that, my strategy is put the music inside the spatialized mix. So I would like to show you, here is a mix from an old project I did, and we have music over here. And basically what I did with the music is I put each one of the stereo channels into the left and the right, and I spread it a bunch. Now we can also see over here that both channels are pretty much the same, so I would like to isolate that. It's not that the spread is really giving us a tone right now, but it's more for when we are on the headset. It's actually not necessarily a fair judgment to do it over here on the workstation, because obviously the workstation is giving us the feedback as we are looking in front in the computer. Meaning if you have your headphones on, unless you have one of those special headphones that are doing tracking and all of that, the mix that we're gonna hear on the workstation is always as we are looking forward. So the real way to judge it is really like export the mix, uploading it to Facebook, uploading it to YouTube, and see how the mix is feeling. We do have a video when we are testing mixes on Facebook and YouTube, so you can check out that video. But this is kind of my general approach of how to deal with VO and music in a spatialized sound. That way you also give your client one file. You don't tell them upload this to YouTube, upload that to Facebook, and then things are getting different and things are getting confused because things might not work and all that. But let's say that I do want to have a headlock mix to my piece. Maybe it's very catered for the headset. I know where it's gonna go. I want the headlock. Great. So this is where we're putting all of our in these two, and you can obviously duplicate and create more tracks. But this is where I will put my VO or music. And in order to export that, I am standing on the headlock, and then I am doing my time selection. Let's say for this example that this is all of my video and time selection, and then I'm going to file, render, and then I'm changing this to time selection, and from channels I'm putting it on stereo, and I would mention over here in the file name that this is stereo and not 8 channels, and I'm going to click on render. And then in the encoder over here, I would make sure that it's either on Facebook 360 or Rift Oculus Video, and then I can load my headlock right over here. So that's generally a talk about the headlock. In a lot of things in VR and in this technology, we are doing workarounds until the technology will get better, until the bugs will stop. It happened to me many times that I uploaded a video with a headlock channel, and then a few months after, the video went silent because YouTube changed some settings or things like that. So I would keep it simple, and by that I would just spatialize the headlock into the mix, same as I did over here. You're kind of putting it 2 channels next to 2 ears. You can also like go a step forward and add 2 channels in a different track, in front and back, but I don't see it necessary. Alright, that's it for Headlock. See you in the next video.